tell to the Sultan each night. And of course, one of them was about Aladdin, myself, and the magic lamp.
Do any of you know how to start a story? Yes?
Me?
Yes.
Once upon a time.
That's right, good job! Now how about on the count of three, we all say Once Upon a Time together? Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, ready? One,
One,
two, three.
Once upon a time!
Once upon a time, I lived outside the royal palace in a village with my mother. We didn't have much, but we had each other. And I remember something really important that my father, Mustafa, had told me before he passed away. He said that I needed to make sure that I took care of my mother. And I knew that once I got older, the possibility for that would become a lot easier. So I went looking for a job every single day. Mother, I'm on my way to the marketplace.
Oh, Aladdin, before you go, I want to tell you something very important. Now, when you find a job, make sure it's one that you like. And that your boss makes sure and appreciates all your hard work and kindness. Good luck, Aladdin.
Thanks, Mom. Alright, and on my way to the marketplace, there was a camel that needed my help, there was a woman who needed my help with books, and another guy, needed my help as well. So I just couldn't stop helping people, and before I knew it, it was time for me to come back home. Mother, I'm home!
Oh, Aladdin, I'm so glad to have you back. And you like finding a job today?
No, I couldn't find a job today.
Oh, well, that's okay. At least we have bread for dinner tonight. Maybe tomorrow you'll have better luck.
Yeah. And that night, I stared out, looking at the palace and wishing that I had been rich. Then I wouldn't have to worry about anything.
Meanwhile, at the palace, I was talking to my father about something very important. See, in my culture, there are arranged marriages, and I was to be married very soon. My father was stressed out because the next ruler of the kingdom would be who I would marry, and he wanted to make sure he was very suited for the kingdom. I had seen 7 suitors in 7 days. They were all wonderful, they were very kind, they all had grand palaces with marble floors, they had great fortunes, but none of them really were looking at me. They were trying to convince my father to marry me, but not myself. I wanted somebody who was kind and funny, somebody who I could stuff my mouth with food, or somebody who I could go and run in the rain with. Maybe tomorrow I can find a better suitor.
The next day, I went on my venture again to look for a job. And this time, I came across an old, strange man, and he was calling for help.
Oh, woe is me! I need some help! Can anyone help me? I'm looking for the long-lost family of my brother, Mustafa.
Well, I think you're in need of some help, right? I know everybody in the village. Surely I can help you. Who are you looking for?
I'm seeking the long-lost family of my brother, Mustafa. Do you know him?
Did you say Mustafa?
What? Why, yes, I loved him. Do you know him?
That's my father. I'm his son, Aladdin.
Oh, Aladdin, as soon as I came of his passing, I came as quickly as I could.
But he passed almost 15 years ago.
Oh, it was a very long walk. Don't worry, Amina. How about we go and bond and do many things together?
Where are we going?
Where are we going, you say? I've heard of this cave, that it's filled with treasures of your wildest dreams. If you come with me, son, you can have all the treasures in the world. Oh, I heard that only somebody with a pure heart can go. Surely that is you, my name.
Okay. The next day we went to the cave.
There it is, Aladdin. Now, I will go in there with you. Oh, my poor back. I'm not as young as I used to be. But remember, Aladdin, when you get to the cave, you grab the lamp. Let it pass it. Let it pass trees covered in gold. When you get there, grab the lamp. Do not come back without the lamp.
Well, when I got into the cave, everything was just as the old man had said. There was piles of gold and lots of jeweled fruit too. So I started stuffing my pockets as full as I could. Then I came across the lamp. Picked it up, but then the whole cave started to tremble. The ground beneath me began to rattle. I tried to reach the exit, but it was starting to close. Help me, Uncle, help me!
Oh, Aladdin, give me the lamp first!
No, help me out first. What's so
No,
important about
give
this
me
lamp?
the lamp first and I'll help you out.
Give me help and then I'll help you out with the lamp.
Fine, if you won't help me, you fool, I'm not your uncle. You can stay in there forever.
Wait! Oh no! The cave started to close and I was all alone. I didn't understand what could be so important about this rusty old lamp. He seemed pretty nice, but I don't understand how someone could care more about this than their family.
Did somebody call for me? I am the genie of the lamp.
Who's saying that? Did you hear that?
Yeah, behind you.
Behind me.
I am the genie of the lamp. I'm here to grant any wish you desire. I can take you to the highest place in the world. Would you like to go to a mountain?
No. All I want to do is go home.
Oh, all right. Well, your wish is my command.
And with that, in a puff of smoke, the genie teleported me back home.
Today was the day that I got to go to the marketplace. I was going to go make a wish on the wishing well. The palace guards cleared the streets for me to be able to walk.
Attention! The princess is on her way to the wishing well. It is against the law to look at the princess.
Wow, a princess? She's so beautiful. And really nice too.
Oh, there's the wishing well. I kind of wish I could talk to other people, you know? But as a princess, people don't really like to talk to me because they're scared. Sometimes I feel like they don't look at me.
Remember, it's really important not to look at the princess. Cover your eyes. Cover your eyes, everybody.
Why are you all covering your eyes?
It's against the law.
Yes, a law. That's a silly law. My father's just trying to protect me. You can all uncover your eyes now.
She's so nice.
I lost my special coin. Oh, I must have dropped it while I was walking around.
Here, you can have it.
Oh, thank you. You're very kind. This is a special coin for me. Oh, he was very kind, wasn't he? What do you think I should wish for? You think I should wish for chocolate? That's a great wish. I love chocolate.
Wait.
What?
You can give him a note card and say thank you.
Oh, that's such a nice wish. You know what? I think I'm gonna wish for that. All right. I wish.
Attention! The princess must return to the palace to continue looking for eligible suitors.
Mother! I met the most beautiful girl.
Oh, Aladdin, you did.
Yeah. And guess who she is?
Who is she?
The Princess of Arabia.
The Princess of Arabia? How are you going to marry her? You don't have a job. You don't have a nice house. What are you going to do?
Okay, take this bowl of jeweled fruit and bring it to the Sultan. He'll be so impressed. Hurry!
Okay.
Once the bowl of jeweled fruit was delivered to the Sultan, he was so impressed. But he said that I needed to build a palace bigger than anybody had ever seen to make sure that I could take care of his daughter.
So Aladdin's mother went and she talked to my father about marrying me. I was so tired of other people making decisions for me. Who I should like, who I should talk to, who I should be with. Things of what my life should be like. I wanted to marry somebody who was kind and funny. You know, remember that boy at the marketplace?
Yeah.
I think he'd be a really great suitor. He was kind and he gave me my special coin and, well, I think it would be great. Maybe tomorrow I'll have better luck finding it.
Once the whole palace was built, the Sultan was so impressed, and the day had come that I was to marry a princess.
The day had come when I was to marry a stranger. Hi, it's you!
I was hoping I'd see you. I have something really important to ask you. Will you marry me?
Oh, why, of course!
I'm going around the palace trading old lamps for new lamps. Would you happen to have a lamp for trade?
I'm sure Aladdin has one around here somewhere. Ah! You wouldn't mind me trading this old rusty one for a new one.
It's mine, all mine.
What's happening? What are you doing?
I have the lamp now. Genie, grant me my wish.
Are you my new master?
Yes, and I wish for this entire palace to be transported to the middle of Africa. And this princess will no longer be a princess, but a servant to cook and clean for me.
What did you do to me? What's happening?
Well, Aladdin was a fool and he should have given me the lamp when he should.
Oh, the sorcerer tricked me, and now I'm forced to be his servant. All I want to do is do something nice for Aladdin because he's been so kind to me. And now I'm stuck being his servant. Aladdin!
Once I got home, my palace was gone and my princess was gone, and it was all because I didn't tell the truth. So I decided that the best thing that I could do was to be truthful to the Sultan and let him know that all of my riches were only thanks to the lamp. He said that so long as I got everything back in order, that everything would be forgiven. But it would take me years to find where the princess was. So he gave me this magic potion to see if it would help me trick the Sultan, the sorcerer. And not only that, he gave me a horse. So after years of travel, I finally came across where the princess was, in the middle of Africa.
Just as I thought I would never ever see Aladdin again, I heard a noise outside the palace windows.
Princess, is that you?
Aladdin, you found me!
I'm so sorry I didn't tell you the truth when I should have. I thought you wouldn't like me if I wasn't rich and didn't have a palace.
Aladdin, I didn't like you for all that. I liked you because you were kind. Well, remember the day we wishing well? I love you.
Well, I love you too. Now let's get out of here.
We can't. I can't break the sorcerer's spell.
Well, your father did give me this magic potion. Maybe you can use it to trick the sorcerer.
I'll try it. Hurry, hi, I think he's coming. How am I gonna do this? What should I do? Yeah,
Put it in the...
in a drink? Oh, that's
No,
a good
no,
idea.
no, no, no.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. That way I can just give him a drink, yeah?
Yeah.
Princess, have you cleaned the palace?
Oh, yes.
Have you scrubbed the floors?
Yes.
All right, well, I'm getting hungry. What's for dinner?
Oh, I haven't made dinner, but have this drink while I make dinner.
Oh, yes. Well, why not? That's pretty good. But I'm getting really sleepy. So just clean this cup, and I'm going to bed.
Okay, go rest. Aladdin, I did it! I did it! I did it!
You did
I
it!
did! I got the magic lamp!
Awesome.
Just when we tricked the sorcerer, we were able to go back home, and the genie helped us go back home with the palace and everything. But the genie, we didn't really need him anymore.
So I wish for all the genies to be set free, and they wouldn't have to work another day, ever. Besides, the power of the lamp was too much.
Well, that day we wished well, I got my true wish. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I really love you, and my final wish would be that the moral of the story is,
To always tell the truth.
because no matter what happens, the truth will set you free.
The end.